Well, greetings, Business 10 students. This is Mr. D. This is week number 3. This is week number 3 of our 16-week course in Introduction to Business here at Norco College. And once again, I'm just doing a quick video going over some of the assignments from this week, as well as recapping a little bit about what you learned last week. Now, last week we did cover 2 chapters, which was quite a bit. This week we're going to cover one, and it's probably one of the more exciting chapters that most students really get excited about, and that is formations of business, or how to form a business. And so this deals with the different business structures that you'll face when you are filing for your business with the government. So are you going to be a sole proprietorship? Are you going to be a corporation? Are you going to be an LLC? So those are the kinds of things that you'll be learning about in this chapter. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And here we are on our homepage in Canvas. And that's what you'll be covering, though, Chapter 5 on how to form a business. So I'm going to come down here and go ahead and go into module number 1. And here we are in week number 3. So you're going to you have a check-in assignment for week number 3. It's just going to ask you a few questions. And again, these should be a couple of sentences for each answer, not just a half a sentence or a single sentence. Give me a little bit of detail. If you don't give me too much detail, I'll note it. But I'm really just looking for the textbook answer, but make sure you are looking those up and that you're grasping the concepts. I specifically ask you questions about stuff that I think is important for you to know. There's a PowerPoint, and then there's, of course, a quiz on Chapter 5. And then you have your homework for the week, which is the pros and cons of business formation. It might be a little confusing, but all you really need to do is pick 2 different formats of business. So you can pick sole proprietor, or you can pick another one, whatever one you want to pick, and then you're going to do an evaluation of that particular form of business. And the reason I have you do that is it helps you to understand kind of the details of the different business formations. But that's pretty much it. And then, of course, you're going to be continuing your discussion post by Dame, which is on how businesses can serve everybody, not just their shareholders. So again, you're supposed to be viewing the video, answering some questions, and then commenting on other students. I think you have one more week to do that. It'll all be due next week, but that's this week. Last week you did do a check-in assignment on chapters 3 and 4. Chapter 3 was on global markets. Chapter 4 was on ethics and social responsibility. And I did have you do a homework on expanding into global markets. I'll be grading that this week. It takes me a couple of days to do that just because they're a little more detailed, but I'm looking for in that assignment what form of business how would you expand into a global market? What strategy would you use? And so that's what you had to pick the product. I think I gave you a product, actually, Nova energy drinks. And then you had to tell me what country would you like to expand into and what form or strategy of global business would you like to utilize. So that I want to just see that you get the concepts. And so I'll be grading those this week. And then, of course, you had a quiz last week. So that's the last 2 weeks worth of work. We're just keeping it simple. We're staying on track. So just continue to stay on track with your reading of the chapter, your doing the check-in assignment, and then the quiz and homework. As we move into the following week, we'll actually have our first exam. So module 1 will come to an end, along with the discussion post will also be due. So we'll be introducing in week number 5 a new discussion post and a new topic. So make sure that you don't fall behind on any of that stuff, but that's coming up next week. So that's it. Pretty much a simple, straightforward week. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can also join me during my office hours by selecting the office hour link on the homepage.